Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make an easy but yet delicious Duchess potatoes. So to get started, you are going to be needing about a pinch of nutmeg. If you have fresh nutmeg, that's great, but I'm using dates that's already grated. And you are going to be needing 1 stick of butter, and I'm using 3 big russet potatoes. I have 2 cups of whole milk, and you will be needing 3 eggs. We are going to be using only the yolk of 2 eggs, but you will need the extra egg. And you are going to be needing a pastry bag. I made my own because I don't have one, and I will show you guys how I make it once we get started on the recipe. And you are also going to be needing some parchment paper. You are going to be needing a cookie sheet, and of course some salt and pepper to taste. Please check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I make that pastry bag. So I went ahead and cut a little tip of my my bag, okay? Nothing too big. And then I have the tip, and you can use any shape that you want. And you want to go ahead and just insert that piping tip into that bag. Make sure you don't go all the way through. And then this one is a little bigger. This one had a screw type thing so I could secure it, but if yours don't have it, it's okay. And once you do that, then try to, like I said, try to make sure you don't go through. Then you'd open your bag, okay, and try to hold the tip when you are filling your bag up, okay? So that's really all I did to make my bag. So now let's start by cutting our potatoes. We are going to go ahead and peel the potatoes. We don't need the skin, okay? Hopefully you guys are staying safe with this coronavirus going on. This is just so crazy. I mean, I don't even have words to explain to how I feel for all this stuff going on. I just pray that really God protect us and cover us, and we have to do what we have to do to stay safe. Listen to your local governors or whoever is telling you orders on what to do. Stay home, and my heart goes out to all the nurses, the doctors, everybody out there. So you guys keep staying safe. So again, I just went ahead and peeled the potatoes, and we're basically going to make mashed potatoes with this. So you want to cut them even and put them in some water. Make sure you wash them properly, okay? Cut them even so they can cook even. That way everything will be done at the same time. Okay, just like that. Like I said, make sure you wash them properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue peeling the rest, and then I'll come back and show you guys the cooking process. I went ahead and put some water in a saucepan, and you want to make sure you put your stove on medium high. And now I'm going to go ahead and season that water with some salt, and I'm going to go in and drop my clean potatoes. And now I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 20 to 25 minutes, just until my potatoes are nice and tender. I want to make sure they cook enough to where it's easy when I'm mashing them. Alright guys, my potatoes are all done. I already went ahead and drained it. Now I'm going to remove the yolk of the egg. So all I do is take 2 eggs and crack them together and open one really carefully. And as you can see, we are going to make a little pocket so the egg white can drain. I'm sure there's easier way to do this. They sell little gadgets that you can buy at the store to remove the egg yolk from the white, okay? But this is how I separate mine, really easy without using any special gadget, okay? You can see. So now I'm going to remove that white part that's always in the eggs. You guys know I love to remove out this part right here that's dropping. Okay, so now all I have is the egg yolk, and I am going to put it in this bowl just like that and move it to the side. And remember, we are saving the other egg just so we can do something special with it. We're actually going to mix it with some water to brush the top of our Duchess potatoes. So now, just like we would make any regular mashed potatoes, add your butter to this. Okay, add as much butter as you need. I am going to add a little over a stick of butter. Trying to get this off. Sorry, that's my oven. I preheated my oven to 375 degrees, and now I am using some warm milk. Okay, and all I'm doing is mashing my potatoes. You can use your blender, not a blender, but you guys know what I mean. You can use a mixer, an electric mixer, to do this if you want, or you can just put your muscles to work since all the gym are closed and do it just like I'm doing it. Okay, I wonder how everybody is doing. Are you guys working from home since everything is basically shut down? Because for us here, my husband started working from home, so he's home all the time. The kids are homeschooling, and you guys know I am home, so it's been quite a busy house for us. So now I'm going to put a little bit of salt to season it, a little bit of black pepper, and I'm going to put a little bit of nutmeg. Like I said, not much nutmeg at all. Okay, and now we are going to put in the egg yolk. You can see, and you are going to mix that really well. We want it to be as smooth as we can get it. Okay, again, if you want to use an electric mixer, you can definitely do that. And if you want to use heavy whipping cream instead of whole milk, you can do that as well. Okay, I'm going to taste. Tastes pretty good. Now I'm going to move everything to the side. Now we can start doing the piping process. Now you are going to take that piping bag or that pastry bag and put the potatoes. I don't like to put too much at a time because it can be a little hard, so you don't want to fill it up. Okay, so I'm putting that much, and make sure you close it so there's no air. And I went ahead and grabbed the cookie sheet. I'm showing you guys this recipe because I know everybody's stuck inside, but Easter is coming. We can still have a nice wonderful dinner at our house. We can still pretty up our plates, still be in that spirit of the holidays. Okay, again, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and like I said, you can use any fancy piping tip that you want, but this is what I have on hand, and I am just going to make my fancy potatoes. Okay, you can see mine is nothing fancy. Like I said, this is the one I have, so that's why I'm using this one. And I'm going to make another. Okay, we are going to bake these until they are nice and golden brown. So it might take 5, 10, 15 minutes. Just make sure you keep an eye on it until they are nicely golden brown. I wish I had that rose type piping tip to use, but unfortunately I don't. And I am going to take the extra egg, beat it, and take a brush. Okay, and brush the top of the potatoes. You can add a little bit of water to this to make it easier. Okay, and we are going to bake these, like I said, 375-degree oven. When they are done, I'll come back and show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, as you can see, the potatoes are all done. What I went ahead and did, I chopped up some fresh parsley just to put on top of them to make them nice and pretty. You can definitely do that when you take them out. When you put them in a plate, you can sprinkle the parsleys on top, but I am going to break one. And it did take a while for that golden brown color to come, and as you can see, it's a perfect golden brown color because of the egg wash. You can see the inside is still nice and moist. You can definitely put some melted butter or even use gravy to put on top of them when you are eating them. And this is something you can do. You can do the mashed potatoes and put it in the fridge, and then don't use the piping technique until you are ready to bake them or until you are ready to cook your dinner. Okay, hopefully this recipe was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys try this recipe over the Easter holidays coming. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share. And I love you guys for watching. Please be safe out there, guys. See you in my next video. Bye bye.